Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and viewers across the World Wide Web. This is Toone 215, and right now we're in Tennessee. We're going to be heading to the town of Toone, Tennessee. Yeah, it's Toontown. It's spelled T-O-O-N-E. Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. We were passing by, we were within the area, and it's on the way to our journey, our next stop. So might as well check it out. We're 13 minutes away from Toontown, so I wanted to document the trip there because you never know what we might see along the way. We're passing a home on the left hand side. They had a carport. We're driving relatively slow. We're doing like 25 miles an hour. We got farmlands on my right. Looks like a field. I believe that is cotton. That's the beginning stages of a cotton farm on our right hand side. And on my left hand side, we passing another barn. We got a house. We got a tractor trailer on my right hand side. Yeah, we're passing a cotton farm, guys. I thought it was interesting that they have cotton farms out here in Tennessee. We're on Walton Road. On the way over here on the highway, we saw a couple of large 18-wheelers, you know, the big trucks that take cotton from location to location, and cotton was flying all over the highway. Thought it was interesting because literally you could follow the trail of cotton and figure out where that truck went. There was little cotton balls flying everywhere, and I'm thinking to myself, like, is there a certain amount of cotton that is expendable, like something that they don't mind losing? Because he was losing ounces, if not probably possibly pounds, after, you know, an hour or two drive. Within the 10 minutes we were behind him, he was losing a lot of cotton, and there was 3 cotton trucks. So I was intrigued by cotton on the road. We're at Vildo Road. We're gonna make this left-hand turn on Vildo. Now, Toontown is a small town, so it's probably not gonna be a long tour, hence why we started the tour down here. Tennessee overall, it's been leaving a pretty good impression on me. The only thing that I do not like, some of the highways are really rough. As soon as we entered the state of Tennessee from Alabama, the highways were really rough. Other than that, the environment, the layout, the people are pretty friendly. I like Nashville. We're gonna be heading to Memphis next. I would have liked to hit Knoxville. We're passing Erman Road. I would have liked to hit Knoxville. However, Knoxville is not on the way to our journey. Matter of fact, as I speak, there's cotton on the ground on my right. There's little cotton balls. On our left, we have some residential homes. We got the street side mailboxes on the right hand side. So you got to cross the street in order to retrieve your mail. Yeah, I would have liked to hit Knoxville, but it's not on the way to our journey, so we'll probably hit it in the near future. Going under a lot of trees. We're 11 miles from our desired destination, but this is country living. We got farmhouses on our left, barns, fields and fields and fields. It's like endless land over here. Tennessee has the music capital, Music City, Nashville. That's where Dolly Parton is from. Is it Dolly Parton? I believe so. Yes, the country singer. A lot of country music that comes from Tennessee. On the radios, they have a lot of radio stations designated to country music. So much so that we were listening to country as we're driving through the country. They had some fast-paced, high-tempo country music, and then they had like the slow-paced, slow country music. We got a house on my right. We got a tractor awning. They have a couple tractor trailers under the awning, passing dried leaves on our left and on the right. A huge field of dried leaves on our left. We got a little private driveway on our left that goes to a home. We'll be making a right at 0.6 miles. 25 miles an hour. So I sped it up a little bit because there's not much to see. I'm trying to get to Toontown so I can go to where the people embrace me, Toone. I should go to their welcome to Toone, Tennessee sign and remove the E. Remove the E. There's plenty of land for sale also. We're driving by plots of land that had for sale on it. There's a lot of farms over here. We saw a goat farm, which was pretty cool. We saw the goat farm. I thought that was like neat because we've been seeing a lot of cows, horses. Saw a couple like small like, you know, chicken farms and stuff. Haven't seen pigs yet. Haven't seen pigs. And I haven't seen, let's make this right hand turn. We just turned off of Vildo Road. Now we're on 100 East. But the goat farm was pretty cool. They had the horns and all of that. That was neat. A lot of cattle though. A lot of cattle farms in Tennessee. Highway littering, $3,000 fine. There was a sign that read $3,000 fine. Directly in front of us, we have a large truck that's transporting trees. Without the leaves, without the stems, without the sticks, just the actual tree stump. You know, probably 20 feet long. They cut the tree down, and I guess they use it for paper mills and or firewood, something of that nature. But you'll see plenty of those when you come down south too. Plenty of them. We started seeing them around the Carolinas. North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia. I didn't see as much of them in Florida. But then as soon as we came back to Georgia and Alabama and Tennessee, you see a lot of those big trucks. They're far ahead of us, but I'm trying to stay, you know, far behind so we don't end up in a final destination situation. We saw one of those trucks the other day that were transporting the large logs that we were just talking about, and it was pulled over on the road with a bunch of police behind it and other vehicles. I guess it probably came loose. Some of the logs came loose. Yeah, that's not a good situation. That's a recipe for a disaster, especially if they're not tied up correctly. Alright, we're 8 minutes away from Toontown. You can literally Google this town. It's Toone, Tennessee. Yeah, Toontown, Tennessee. That's a lot of T's. That's a whole lot of T's. The weather over here has been interesting. It's 62 degrees right now. When we woke up in the morning, let's just say it was cold enough to have an icy frost over the roof of the vehicle. Yeah, it was pretty cold. I would say, I would estimate like maybe high 30s, early 40s. A good 40 degrees, easy. But in order for there to be frost, it had to be in the 30s. So the dew, you know, the condensation that develops on top of the roof and on the hood, it's all frozen. People have been pretty friendly though. They'll wave at you, they'll say hi. I was walking into a Walmart yesterday, and I was walking in, and there was a gentleman in front of me who was walking in also. He was coming from the other angle. So think of us as walking in from two angles about to meet the point of the triangle. And as we were walking towards the door, he turns back. He didn't have to, but he turned back and said, "Hello there." And I'm like, "Hey, what's up, buddy? Greetings." I didn't expect it. He was an older gentleman in his like 60s. "What's up, buddy? How you doing?" We had a Mustang about to fly by us. I guess I was going too slow for their taste. We sped it up because right now the speed limit is 55, so I'm doing like 52. We're 5 minutes away from our desired destination. We're patching over Hatchie River. We just passed over Hatchie River. Some people want to drive fast with these long roads. I don't try to abuse it for multiple reasons, mainly because mechanical function, malfunctions can happen along the way, including like tire explosions and or any disaster. Next, police. I don't want to get caught on the side flying doing 65, 70, and you got a trooper hidden on the side with a speed meter. One of the very first times in my life that I seen a speed meter actually be used out in the open was when we came from Alabama. In Alabama, as we were driving through Alabama, there was a police officer, like a state trooper. He was parked in the middle of the road in a double lane highway. So it's 2 lanes on the right, 2 lanes on the left. And he's in the central barrier. And he has his deputy sheriff's cap on. He has his deputy suit. He's next to his sheriff's vehicle. I don't know if a deputy and a sheriff are the same thing, or they're different. I believe he was a sheriff. But anyway, he was holding his meter like a gun. He was pointing it with 2 hands, pointing it at us while we were driving by. And we were in the RV, so we weren't going fast. But I guess he was trying to catch people who were speeding. So I thought that was interesting because in Philly they don't use those devices. Or not that I know of, maybe they use it from their car. But we don't see them standing outside in the middle of a highway trying to catch speeders. So I thought that was interesting. We have like the large digital displays that say your speed, let you know if like you're speeding and whatnot, you know what I mean? Alright, we're passing Cloverport Road. There's a road on my left, and we're passing Cloverport Road on my right. It continued. So there are little roads that we're passing, but I just wanted you guys to witness this ambience, this natural green layout. Now it's kind of orangey, yellowy, auburn because of fall. We got a house on my left, but it's tucked off in the woods. We're approaching Simon's Loop. We're going to be making a right in 1.1 miles at Route 138. But I know a lot of the time when I do these tours, I take you to the desired destination where I want to tour at, and you guys don't see what I see when I'm on my way there. This is what we would have saw if we just started it there and y'all didn't get to see our trip. So if I see that it's a short tour, I'll do something like this. It's cool to document too for like memory purposes. Past an American flag on my right. There's a home there with a garage. We can't see it, obviously. We're now approaching Simon's Loop. This is Simon's Loop on my right hand side. We're passing it. So I'm assuming things like Simon's Loop and all these off-cut blocks to the left and to the right probably have their own little group of houses. Alright, we got Aunt Berta's on our left-hand side. Aunt Berta's. Do any of my viewers have an Aunt Berta? Look at the sign right there on my right-hand side. It says Toone to the right. Look at it. You see it? See if y'all can see that. Ooh, that's dope. You saw that? Toone. Yeah, that's what's up. I've been embracing the nickname Toone probably since I was about 15. I think 15 was when I came up with the name. We got Nana's Carryout on our right. Hot classic hot dogs and more. Yield. We're gonna make this right hand turn. You see there's another sign right here. Toone. Yeah, boy. I like that. I got vehicles behind me, I'm sorry. We're on SR 138. We got homes on our left, homes on our right. We're 2 minutes away from our desired destination. So I'm assuming we're in the outskirts of Toontown. So you guys can see what Toontown looks like. I do have a vehicle behind me. I don't want to hold them up. I think I'm going to allow them to pass us just so, because they're going a lot faster than I would like to go. I would like to actually drive through casually, so you guys can witness Toontown, see what Toontown looks like. It's mainly farms, a lot of farms. How many of my viewers live on a farm? How many acres of land do you live on? We got a 3-car garage on the left. Toone Volunteer Fire Department on our left. On our right, we got some homes. On our left, we got a lot with some vehicles, some vehicular devices. On our left, we have another home with shutters, 1 story, a garage. On our right, we got a brick home. We got a home on my right with 2 carports. They got carports to protect their vehicles from the rain, I guess. And they got a large grill, one of those big dumpster grills, those trash can grills. I say trash can grills because in Philly, they'll take an old metal barrel and they'll turn it into a grill. They got a speedboat on my right. I'm gonna slow it down some so there's no vehicles behind us. We're about to pass Alpine Way. Got street side mailboxes. They got lawns. They got side driveways. 1 story appears to be the niche around here. Under the driveway, I see a little drain sewage pipe. I guess to keep the water running because there's a lot of hills. Tennessee also had a lot of hills. Up and down, yeah, there was a lot of hills. We're 1 minute away from our desired destination. We're already in Toontown, but I figured we'd probably start with like the central portion of Toontown. There's a stop sign here. I'm not sure if that was for us, but we just stopped anyway. There's a house on my right tucked away. We got a large, what's this, tank in front of us? I guess for manufacturing something. Look on my left, we got a hard hat worker who's working on something on my left. I don't know if y'all can see him. There's three hard hat workers. They were all working on something. Old Biker Boulevard. Somebody had that sign in front of their house. I guess they were probably a biker. They got grills out front, boats, trucks. We're approaching Keller Street. Keller. Alright, let's make this right. This is Toontown. And we're gonna end up in the central portion of Toontown, but let's make this right and start doing the tour. Alright, we're in a residential neighborhood. Now before we get the tour on full-blown tour mode, I do want to apologize. My window is slightly dirty. Look, there's an abandoned house next to us. My window is slightly dirty. And the funny thing is, remember on a few tours ago, I told y'all that I've been slacking and I haven't bought the Peak windshield wash. Well, I happened to buy the Peak windshield wash a few days ago. It's actually in my hands. Listen, there's a whole jug of it, but I haven't poured it in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour a little bit of this into a water bottle, and then I am going to put it on my windshield. It's pure concentrate. It's the Peak windshield washer fluid. My windows are a little dirty, and that's unprofessional, and I'm sorry. I should have did this before we even rolled, but I figured let's do it now. We got a car coming in front of us, so I just want to pull up a little further just to let them go by, and then I'm going to put this on my window. Hopefully that helps out a little bit. That's actual windshield washer fluid. I gotta remember to actually put it inside the reservoir next time. Let's wipe a little bit more. Alright, on my left hand side we have a little playground. Check it out. We have a playground. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's nice. We're actually around the corner from Toone Elementary School. Oh, snap. That's decent. I don't know how many other towns got Toone. Oh, they got Toone Park right here. Look. It says, welcome to Toone City Park. That's fantastic. Y'all see that? Welcome to Toone City Park. Toone City Park is a ADA accessible. One lap of walking trail is 1,200 feet and is considered easy to moderate. Please call, and it gives you the number. And they got park rules and all of that. Yeah, y'all heard that? There's rules to enter my park. Say no. All right, let's go. We can go right. We can go left too, but let's go right. It's a small town, so we got an RV on my right. They got like a trailer, one of the fifth wheel trailers. All right, we're on Smith Street. We just turned off of Keller and Smith. Now we're on Smith. So we got a house right here in front of us, off on the hill. Check it out. See it right there on my right? It's like off. If we kept driving, we would have went straight down the hill. But they're located on the lower level. So in the country, you got houses that are located on street level land, below street level land, so down a hill, or up on a hill, like high. All right, so we can go right, we can go straight. Let's go straight just to continue with the tour, because that would have took us to Tyson Road. If we would have kept going through Tyson Road would have took us out of Toontown. And I don't want to leave Toontown, not at the moment. All right, we're at Brown Street. Let's make this left-hand turn on Brown Street. Check out this house right here. Faded paint. They got dog bowl on the lawn. Look, they got a porch. The porch doesn't have any like gates or anything. There's a trampoline on the left. There's some hay. I see a little cat. What's up, cat? What's it like living in Toontown? Meow, 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 meow. Cat's looking at me, creeping. I thought the cat had glasses. I thought the cat had bifocals. I was about to say, yo, these sophisticated cats over here in Toontown. So we're traveling about 9 miles an hour. We're gonna go over the speed bump. We got a little barn on my left-hand side. Posted no trespassing. It looks in poor shape. It's still standing, but it doesn't look like they're using it. It's probably closed down. All right, we may be entering the downtown district, ladies and gentlemen. They got a Toone City Hall. Oh my gosh, I'm blown away. Right in front of us, they got Toone hardware. Yo, I gotta go in here and I gotta like have a photo ID that says Toone. I'm gonna change my government name to Toone. Look at that, Toone hardware. She's walking into Toone hardware. Yo, give them my name. They'll give you a discount. Say now. On my right hand side, we got Toone City Hall. Hold on, let's go straight. Let's go straight. And then we're gonna go around the Neely Street because I want to show you that Toone City Hall sign. They got a Toone post office. Whoa! All right, we're on Brown Street. There's a hardware store on my right. They got a few teeny bags of cement, like quick cement, the quick concrete, puny bags. I guess since it's not a huge town, they don't need a lot of product. It'll go to waste. You know what I mean? All right, we got a driveway in front of us. They got a barn on my right. You see that red barn? Tractor, see a pickup truck. This house looks really nice. It has a giant turkey yard ornament. On my left, we got a female casually walking through the neighborhood. Hello, she waved, so I waved back. See, I tell you, people was kind of friendly here. I guess it's such a small town, you know, you had no choice but to be friendly. We got Toone School on my right. Yo, it straight up says Toone School. Man, I really wish that E wasn't there. Yo, y'all gonna wake up tomorrow and hear on the news the town of Toone in Tennessee was vandalized and all of the E's were removed from anything that said Toone. Who could it be? Say, no, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna do that. And then somebody's really gonna do it and frame me. No, it's not me. I'm gonna make this left. Just so y'all can see the Toone School. You see, it says Toone. I'm not fibbing. This ain't a fib. That's Toone School right there. That is decent. I should have went there for elementary school. That's neat. That's neat. Look over here. It says Toone Elementary School. Look at that. Look at that sign right there. Matter of fact, I'm gonna squeeze right here. Look at y'all. See that? Toone Elementary School. That's cool. We got a couple people over there sitting in the bleachers. Looks like a female and 2 guys or 3 guys. Maybe the guy got long hair. I'm not sure. I can't really tell. All right, so let's go right. We're on, what's this? Neely Street. Then we're gonna go to Main Street. Let's make this left-hand turn on Main Street. That's that park in front of us, Toone Park. Let's make this left-hand turn. also on my right hand side. We're about to approach Toone City Hall. This is such a small town. This is the definition of small town living. This is the town where everybody knows everybody, because it's so tiny. I'm assuming there's not much employment here. So we got Toone City Hall on my right hand side. We're passing Brown Street. Check it out. Look, read them all right. You see, it says Toone City Hall. See that? That was cool. That was neat. I guess this is their downtown strip. This is Main Street. I forgot to mention that. This is Main Street. We're approaching Kilgore to our left, Front Street to our right. Let's make a left on Kilgore because you got the United States Postal Service, Toone, Tennessee location. You see on my right? That's pretty cool, right? Pretty neat. On our left, we got Centennial Bank. It should have been called Toone Bank. Toone Bank, I tell you. Ouch. All right, so we're going to continue traveling forward. We just passed Neely Street. We're on Kilgore Drive. We're gonna go a little further. Now, the tricky part about the outline of this neighborhood is if we make a left right here, we will no longer be in Toontown. Who comes up with these outlines? If you make a left right here, which it's only a parking lot, so that should have still technically been part of Toontown. But based on what the map's showing, Chemring Countermeasure USA now hiring $2,000 referral bonus, $1,000 new employee sign-up bonus. Yo, does anybody need a job? I'm about to refer y'all. Y'all heard that? $2,000 referral bonus. I'll get $2,000 if I refer you. You get $1,000 once you sign up. Say no, but I think I gotta work there in order for me to actually, reap the benefits of the referral program. All right, so Kilgore actually turns to Front Street. I think we're on Front Street, so we're gonna go straight, and it's gonna take us straight to the very end. This is Front Road. I'm gonna allow this vehicle behind us to pass because I don't want to be pressured to moving faster. We have like a Polaris. The gentleman waved at us. He's using that to transport rugs to his property. Wow, that is neat. You can ride those type of vehicles over here and the cops won't be tripping. Yo, we got abandoned property over here on the left. A little abandoned house. Wow, that is awesome. That is decent, yo. So we're actually going to be hitting the perimeter of Toontown very shortly. We should probably just bust a U-turn because I'm assuming this is all, yeah, in about a half a block, we're going to be at the perimeter of Toontown. Open up the windows, get a little bit of circulation, some fresh air, some Toone air. And we are currently at the border. Yep. So let's make a U-turn. Yeah, there's literally towns like this that exist, guys. That's why I like doing these tours. I don't only focus on glorifying the worst that America has to offer. I like to glorify the beauty in America. And some people find this type of living beautiful. How many of my viewers find this type of living beautiful? I know I got a lot of viewers that are from small towns, just like this. You know, small towns across America. So we're, you know, touring and checking out the beauty of the nation. Look at this right here. It's quiet. It's quiet living. There's not a lot of traffic. People are friendly. I don't mind living in a town where people are friendly. That's cool for a change. It's nice. There's a trailer on my right. I didn't even realize it was hidden in the bushes. It's not an actual RV trailer, but it's like a mobile home trailer. No, not even, yeah, I think mobile home would be the correct term. Because what I have is a motor home. But that's a mobile home, meaning it can be moved. stop sign here. So we're gonna pass that business where you can work and, you know, get hired. Oh, there goes the little Polaris thing on my left again. Interesting. All right, this is the business on my right hand side. Chemring, Countermeasures USA. You could probably Google that. Chemring. Got a house on my right. They had a bunch of debris in the yard. Probably doing the clean out. Let's make this right on Keeley. And now I got this truck behind me once again. Buddy, like, do you happen to be going the same places that I'm going? It seems like you're going the same places that I'm going.
Can I help you buy anything?
I'm touring the area. Yeah. Yeah, I almost felt like he was, because I could have swore that he turned off. And then he ended up coming back around and following us. Yeah. We had Nelly and Brown. Yeah, this is a town where they know that you're not from around here, so he read the tags. It's an unfamiliar vehicle. The town's small enough to be territorial and protect the whole town. This is where those town watches actually are active. They're watching the town. Literally. You got Toone City Hall again on my right. Now we're gonna make a right. Remember earlier that we made a left? We're gonna make a right. We're gonna go straight to Front Street. Yeah, I was trying to pull over to let him go by. I wasn't trying to pull over to, because it doesn't make sense to be driving through the town and have him tailing us. He wants to go a little bit faster than I desire to go. All right, let's make this right-hand turn coming up. I just said, my name is Toone and I'm touring Toontown. He would have looked at me like I was crazy. Look, there's a church right here, Toone Baptist Church. Wow. I can't drive over there. I was straight up about to drive over there. I guess I'm on the wrong slot. I was about to drive over that. Reverse. I want to show you guys the Toone Baptist Church. If you want to get baptized and become a member of the Toone Society. And then he gonna pop back up. Can I help you, buddy? Like, yo, bro, I'm just touring the neighborhood. Can I tour in peace? Check this out. Take a look at that, guys. The Toone Baptist Church. Cheerfulness is contagious. Be a carrier. Ah, that's neat. I like that. Cheerfulness is contagious. Look on my left. Toone Baptist Church. Yo, that's crazy. I'm gonna have to take these E's off. Say, you know, I'm not gonna take the E's off. Yo, somebody who lives in Tennessee who needs a job that lives near Toontown, you could come here and get hired, yo. And when you get that $1,000, don't forget to donate, you know, a dollar to the channel, yo. So I can go McDonald's and get like a tea. So now I don't even like tea. All right, guys, we're back at Front Street. Let's go straight and make a right and make another right. So we're gonna make a right here. That was probably the mayor. That was probably the mayor of the town. Y'all probably just saw the mayor driving around his little Polaris. I just talked to the mayor of Toontown. Say, no, I probably didn't talk to the mayor of Toontown, but you never know. I will not be surprised. As small as this town is, that was probably the mayor, the sheriff, the president. He was probably the guy from the post office. Yo. got somebody raking their front lawn on the left-hand side. An older woman. She has gloves, sweatpants, a sweatshirt, a little hat, and she's raking her property. We got a vehicle about to pass us on the left-hand side. That's actually a police officer because he had the top lights that flash. That's an undercover officer. Yeah, that's one of those unmarked vehicles. We got a house on my left-hand side that is getting the sheathing installed. They're doing all of the sheathing to the exterior of the property. Let's make this left-hand turn. Remember Tyson Road? I told you guys earlier that Tyson Road will take us out of the neighborhood. Let's see what's down Tyson Road. Probably nothing but just endless road, but let's take it to the border. Yeah, that was an unmarked vehicle, that silver Ford Explorer. Here in America, police, 99.9% of the time, their marked and unmarked vehicles are American vehicles. Fords, Chevys, and so on. And then they tend to use a lot of the Explorers. And they have those extra dash lights and those, basically to turn them on, to catch you if you're speeding and all of that. Some trash and debris on my right hand side. That's a shame. Such a small town with very little people, you would think that you wouldn't have that problem. Look at my left, there's trash and debris too. You would think a block like this would be in tip-top shape because everybody knows everybody, you know. This town probably doesn't have a huge population either. I'm gonna tell you the population. 413 people as of the year 2019. Via Google, you guys can access this information off of the World Wide Web. The elevation of the town is 410 feet. The area is approximately 1,077 square miles. And it's 413 people as of 2019. Now that's if people haven't moved out yet. All right, we're gonna go to the corner because we are outside of the perimeter. 400 people, guys. Now imagine if 2 or 3 families moved. It's probably less than that. It's probably 300 or something. There's land for sale on my right. We're at Keller Road. We're gonna take it right back. Look at warning, neighborhood crime watch. You see, look at this Mustang on my left. Nice classic Mustang. 60s Mustang. They used to use Mustangs as cop cars too, surprisingly. Mustangs, Dodge Polaras, and a bunch of other cars. But mainly American. So I pay attention to American vehicles on the road. Now, very rare cases during undercover operations do they use an unmarked vehicle or another brand. Like they used to use Saturns. I don't believe Saturn is American, or is Saturn American. I know in Philly, like in the sting operations, they would use Saturns. But you don't really see them using Hondas and Nissans and Toyotas. You don't really see that. The area code here is 731. So Toontown is in Hardman County. Wow, it said in 2010 the census was 364. So I guess it increased in 2019 from 2010. Wow, that's amazing. This is a small town, yo. Toone is located in former Chickasaw country. The first Europeans to visit the area arrived on flatboats via the Hatchie River as early as 1725. By 1830, the community was populated enough to include, that it was included in the United States Census. In 1856, Toone developed into a railroad town with businesses opening up around the railroad. brick manufacturing became their major industry, and many homes still have original Toone bricks in their architecture. During the Civil War, the town served as an encampment for the Union Army and saw one skirmish for rail line control. Wow, Toone bricks. Oh, that'd be so decent to take home a Toone brick. Yo, this is a Toone brick from a town called Toontown. It was manufactured in Toontown. Yo, that's decent. All right, guys, this is, I think, gonna round up our Toone tour. It's a really small town, guys. We pretty much covered like majority of what was able to be saw from a vehicle. You know, with the exception of, you know, you guys not being able to see their like driveways and their private properties. This is the layout, guys. This is the layout. And then you can take Main Street straight out. But that's it. I think we can take Main Street. I didn't show you all of Main Street. I think Main Street's gonna conclude the tour because we pretty much went through each and every block. So let's make this right-hand turn on Main Street and just take Main Street straight out of Toontown. Because the way we're circling the block, people are gonna see us and think that we're up to no good. Which is understandable with a small town like this with only 300, 400 people. Sheesh. Must be hard to find a date around here. Think about it. It's like the same people. You got to talk to pretty much the other people's relatives and all of that, right? All right, so let's make this right on Front Street. The mail carrier was a Jeep Wrangler. That's very interesting. It looks like they barely get any traffic. Like the traffic that's here is probably traffic from the residents. And then we'll make this left on Main Street. Yup, and that is it. This is a hella small town. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I think this is going to sum up our short tour of Toontown in Tennessee. I want to say thank you all for watching. I appreciate your support. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you think. If you've ever been to Toontown, tell me what was your experience. If you live here, let us know what y'all do for the weekends on a Friday night. Show some love to the channel. All comments are greatly appreciated. Every comment helps this channel grow. So feel free to donate and comment in the comment section. Please consider subscribing and or hitting that thumbs up button. We would greatly appreciate it. This is your homeboy Toone, Mr. Toone Dallas, Toone 215. Y'all know, Toone be chilling. We're literally in Toontown, and I'm gonna have to bust this U-turn to show y'all this Toone sign. This is an exclusive Toone sign. I'm about to just take off the whole sign. Take off with the sign, put it in the RV. No, but check it out. Look at that. This is your homeboy Toone, and I'm tuning out, literally.